What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JusticeXFalls. We back at it again with another video. Today we're looking at Madden 23, one of the yearly sports titles from EA. So, I'm a Madden fan. I've been playing Madden since I was a little kid. Madden 04 is my favorite one because Michael Vick's my favorite quarterback. This is a new features and overview trailer. I heard they were bringing back the Playmaker thing, the Playmaker spotlight, the awareness cone thing. So we're going to see. So without further ado, let's get to the video. All right, Madden 23, let's get it.
In addition to the all-new FieldSENSE gameplay system in Madden 23,
looking good as usual,
new features are coming to franchise this year. Today we're excited to share the details about free agency, motivations, tags, contracts, scouting, and some of the things we're doing to provide deeper immersion. We focus on these areas specifically to respond to player feedback, with the goal of enhancing the realism, authenticity, and fun within the mode. To emulate the same level of drama and fun that fans experience during the free agency period each offseason, our goal with free agency in Madden 23 is a more competitive and rewarding experience for our players. In Madden 22,
what does that mean?
Free agency signings were based on which team offered the most money to a player. In Madden 23, money remains a factor, but that's not the only factor. All new player motivations and tags add competition and skill to the process.
Okay.
They also drive decision-making beyond just the money offered when negotiating free agent contracts. Motivations help determine why a player chooses to sign with a particular team. Let's go deeper here with some real-world examples.
See, I thought this was going to be like a general gameplay video, but this is going to be about franchise. Well, it just says new features, so maybe it'd be more than franchise. Let's give it a chance.
Jarvis Landry just took an offer with the New Orleans Saints, and one of his motivations to sign there was going back home to Louisiana, where he grew up and played college ball. We have the same motivation in Madden 23 called
criminal rating.
If a player has
He
this
should be at least
motivation and you can
85.
satisfy it, it's going to give you a leg up in negotiations. Another example, wide receiver Russell Gage signed with Tampa Bay. He actually got a recruiting call from Tom Brady a few days before he signed with the Bucs. This is another new motivation in Madden 23 where players want to play with franchise quarterbacks. Previously, players like Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, and Rob Gronkowski all signed with the Bucs to play alongside Brady, a legendary franchise quarterback.
Still winning championships.
Example is linebacker Von Miller. He's a veteran who wants to win a Super Bowl first and foremost. That's Madden 23's Super Bowl contender motivation. Player motivations are going to better define where players go in free agency.
Mariota's still alive?
So, the decision is about much more than money.
Though?
Does a player want to be in a big market? Does he need to be at the top of the depth chart in order to sign?
Hold on, what was Odell's rating?
Does a player want to be in a big market?
88,
Does he need to be at
dang.
the top
It
of
should
the
be
depth
90.
chart in order to sign? Does he fit the offensive or defensive scheme? We even have a no-state income tax motivation for teams in Texas, Florida,
83 for
and
Julio
Washington,
Jones?
for example, which is pretty cool. We're also introducing all new player tags that directly impact free agent logic, trade logic, draft logic, and player progression. Let's walk through a few examples of player tags. When Aaron Rodgers wins the MVP award,
A-Rod, the GOAT.
Get the award winner tag.
The GOAT.
This will drive free agency AI and increase the interest of other teams to sign him and drive up his market value. Another player tag is called Day One Starter.
Ooh, no, hold on. No, there's no tax in Wisconsin. Ooh, they getting money out there. That's why he never changed teams.
To sign him and drive up his market value. Another player tag is called Day One Starter. A great example is wideout Jamar Chase, who became the Bengals' top target on Day One.
That kid is a problem.
CPU teams will now utilize pro-ready prospects, moving them above similarly rated players on the depth chart to get them more reps and progress them faster. Player progression logic is improved as a result.
I thought LSU was DBU, but they looking like WR1, wide receiver 1 U.
One more tag example is veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner, who has the mentor tag. This tag gives an XP bonus to all players at the same position during weekly training. You're incentivized to sign veteran players because they can help develop your younger guys.
Right.
The new free agency
just like in real life
is where you place offers, compete with other teams, manage free agent signings, view player motivations and tags, and more. You'll see each player's motivations in the upper middle portion of the screen, as well as his overall interest level in your team. Player motivations are displayed in order of importance and can be either a positive, negative, or neutral status.
James 95, that's tough.
Next, in the upper right-hand corner, we have the Market Watch. This shows the current number of teams that are interested in the player, as well as his offer status. The status can be no offer, in the hunt, or not in the hunt. This provides valuable information as to whether or not you want to continue targeting a player. Below, you can also see his expected market value, which gives you a starting point on what you want to offer for his contract. Another new addition to the free agency system is the introduction of active negotiations.
Okay. Come on, ads. Modelo. I like a Modelo every now and then on the weekend.
In order to create a sense of pressure, we've added limits to the number of offers you can have out there at any given stage. In stage 1, you have a max of 5 players you can negotiate with, so you need to be thoughtful going after those top-tier free agents. As the stages advance, you'll be able to offer more players, so in stage 2, you'll get up to 10 offers per eval period, and then after that stage, you'll have an unlimited number of negotiations. We also added the Evaluate Offers button at the bottom of the screen, which allows you to place an offer without advancing the week, giving you more opportunities to go back and forth with your free agent targets each week. Finally, at the bottom of the screen is where you can sort through the...
But like, we doing all of this, and it's like, it's a simulation. So it's just like, they're either going to take your offer or not take the offer. So unless they have a crazy algorithm installed in the game, or you're competing with other players in a league, in a franchise league, with 31 other guys or girls, to compete with these, with all these parameters, it kind of feels like bloated a little bit because you're just going up against the computer. The computer can let you win or not let you win, unless there's like an algorithm that's inside of it. I don't know. It just seems kind of like this mode seems like they're just kind of bloating it with more features. Instead, they just fix the actual core gameplay.
Available players each week, view their player card, target your players, and make your offers. We've added 4 new contract offer presets to help streamline the negotiation process. Player-friendly, team-friendly, neutral, and very player-friendly. And they each come with their own risk and reward. You can still customize your offers as well.
34, you're still going.
A top community request, new rollover cap, allows you to carry over unused cap space to the next year.
Aaron Down
We've
98.
taken the top request from player feedback to improve franchise scouting for Madden 23. First, we've added more scouts to the pool so you can get information on prospects faster and to optimize your chances in the draft. No matter what your team needs are, you can now find and hire scouts that are experts at evaluating any position. You can also now scout multiple positions at each stage to unlock information on more prospects in less time. In Madden 22,
I know this would be like kind of a hassle. It'd probably be impossible. Not impossible, but too much of a hassle. Like if they let you scout a game and you have cutscenes and stuff like that. Like, we're gonna watch this guy today, and they really go off in the game, and like you gotta rate them, and like they should have like a like a scouting sim mode. Like that would be dope. I think that would be dope.
Scouted a prospect at any given position, attributes and ratings were revealed randomly. For example, if you were scouting for a QB, a rating like break tackle might have been revealed early in the process, but that's not an important attribute for QB evaluation. In Madden 23, we've added weighted attribute reveals. Now, the ratings that matter most to the position you're scouting
are revealed
first.
Deep accuracy,
for example,
short
throw
accuracy,
power and throw accuracy
ain't throwing the run.
will be revealed early for a QB. We've continued to listen to feedback from our community and have tuned and improved other important areas of franchise, including draft classes, franchise hub, and overall immersion updates. We've added more than 30 new player generators to our draft classes and tuned existing ones. Now you can find unique and fun players in every draft round. You'll also be able to see generational prospects in the draft. These player finds are rare, they come with a high overall rating and will be guaranteed X factors.
86 out
This is super valuable as you develop your franchise for long-term success.
With my work
With updated trade logic, CPU teams will place more players on the trade block and give you more offers via the new trade target tags. We've also added the ability to get immediate trade offers without having to advance the week before you hear back from the team. Adjustments to team needs logic ensures that teams are valuing higher-rated veteran players, and players with dev traits also have more value. This will impact how CPU teams draft and make trade offers. New CPU draft logic ensures teams are drafting the right players, and with new player tags, we've improved how each team approaches roster development.
Right,
For
because
example,
each team has different needs, so like you can't all draft based off the same thing. So maybe they do have an algorithm going on.
The Jacksonville Jaguars, who drafted Trevor Lawrence in 2021 as their franchise quarterback, won't be looking to draft another quarterback and instead will focus on a different need. It's now easier to unlock and assign
Receivers,
abilities.
running
You can assign
backs,
more abilities
linemen,
and create
things
more
like that.
variation for your players. And the most impactful, you can assign more
I'm trying to kill
abilities and
97
create
of them.
more variation for your players. And the most impactful abilities
Like Chubb,
are now gated
96,
by
I like
higher
that.
overall ratings. Scouting UI improvements make it easier to assign scouts and create a cooler look at the mock drafts. In the franchise hub, we added team colors and logos to give your franchise's home base some life and personalization.
Cool.
We've also made the activity feed on the left
cute.
easier to use, and we've decluttered some of the text and improved our transitions for a smoother experience. We're excited about all the improvements coming.
This is what I wanted to see, some gameplay.
We can't wait for you to experience it yourself.
Pre-order by July 22nd. Okay, this is what we need to be looking at. Official FieldSENSE gameplay trailer. That's what I should have put up first.
You know, playing the God of Thunder is...
But we're going to take a look at it. Wait. No, rewind that. Run that back.
We've also made the activity...
Run that back, Turbo.
Excited about all the improvements.
Yeah, we need to be looking at this gameplay trailer. That's what we really need to be looking at.
Never good. Using my old spice body.
With the goal of giving players more
Ooh,
control
okay.
over the games they
That's
play,
colorful.
we built a new foundation for gameplay in Madden 23 that we're calling FieldSENSE.
Okay. FieldSENSE gameplay system.
New physics-informed animation and animation branching technology provide the foundation for consistent, more realistic gameplay designed to produce a variety of authentic results on every play. FieldSENSE affects
Is that
gameplay
Matt
in
Ryan
every
on the
mode.
Colts?
It
That's
comes
crazy.
to life in Madden 23 in four
Matty
major
Ice?
ways through new control mechanics that we're calling
I love
Hit
that play.
Everything,
I forgot what his name is. I love
skill-based
that play.
passing, 360 cuts, and wide receiver versus DB battle.
Yo, we needed the 360 cuts in the DB battles because it's like when you press up on the wide receiver, there's usually only one or two animations. Like I want to see more tussling, like real life. Like I cheese with the slant in Madden because there's no like tussle. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be getting slants off that easy. That's one of the plays I use the most, and it makes me like not as competent or as good of a player as I can be because I can just cheese with the slants. And then with the 360 cuts, again, like they only let you cut left, right, north, south. We need them diagonal cuts, like, you know what I mean? Like real dynamic cuts. Like I like that. I like that. Okay. Like stuff like that. We need that.
You can predict the outcome of a play based on the animation.
Oh,
that
good
was
pick.
triggered. Thanks to FieldSENSE, in Madden 23, we can dynamically branch out of tackling, catching, and blocking interactions so you can change the outcome until the play is over. We've captured over 3,500 new animations covering an array of different interactions. When we say that FieldSENSE gives you the control to hit everything on defense, we mean everything. Essentially, this new defensive gameplay approach gives you more ways to make stops from every position on every play. With Hit Everything, you can hit the pile and generally cause mayhem anywhere on the field in pursuit of the ball.
That's what we
And
need.
since all of the action is driven by physics, you'll see different outcomes depending on the players involved. As a linebacker, you can swiftly evade
Woo!
blockers
You see, he
or
blew
blow
him up.
blocks in pursuit of the
He
quarterback.
blew him up.
And with the addition of the new mid-air tackling system, it'll change the way our players defend the passing game. In the NFL, there's
They hit
no
him.
one way to defend the pass. Sometimes DBs play the ball, and some situations demand that you get physical and play the receiver. With FieldSENSE, Madden 23
Give me
brings
that.
all that action to life, putting you in control. Force mid-air knockouts at the point of the catch, lay a big hit on a receiver to force a drop, or push a receiver out of bounds before he can get his feet down. Hit Everything also introduces a new stand-up tackle mechanic that gives you the ability.
I hope they don't. I hope this doesn't like make the defense OP because it seems like unless you a star receiver, like you're not catching no deep ball. Like you're gonna get boomed. You're not making no highlight play unless you're a star receiver.
Ability to control the result of two-man tackles. A defender can hold up the ball carrier in an effort to buy time for a teammate to move in and make a play on the ball.
Hey, I like that.
Or the ball carrier can break the tackle to gain extra yards. All of this creates a more authentic gameplay environment. where
Justin
you're
Fields, that's
actually
a future
playing
right
to
there.
the very end of every play. We felt that in Madden 22, while you had some control
give
over
me that.
ball placement, too much of the outcome was left
He was
up
out
to
of
the
bounds,
game and not the player.
Give me that.
With skill-based passing in Madden 23, you've got the control to put the ball
Russ on the
exactly
butt
where you
on the
want,
Broncos.
just
That's
like
tough.
Patrick
I remember
Mahomes.
that.
With
Remember
this
that
new
trade.
mechanic, we're
I can't wait to
revamping
see
our
him.
pass leading from the ground up to enable throws that you just couldn't make in
Oh,
the
give me
game
that.
before.
With just the left
Oh, yeah.
stick, you've got the control to put the ball
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
where you want.
Oh yeah,
This
we
gives
need
you-
that because with that left stick, you could put the ball where you want to put it. I needed that because like I'm a quarterback. When I used to play football when I was younger, or even now, I always usually just play quarterback. And sometimes, a lot of times when I play Madden, I'm thinking it's me throwing the ball. So like some passes that that I would throw, it would go not where I intended it to go. And I'm like, damn, like I forgot it's not me throwing the ball.
The freedom and creativity to really change up the passing game. You can drop throws into tight windows. You can place the ball away from the defensive back and take shots downfield with accurate back
I like
shoulder
that.
passes and end zone corner fades to the pylon. You can place the ball on a corner route or drop it in on a deep vertical route, all with the same risk and
Ooh,
reward
that
of
was cute.
elite NFL QBs. Skill-based passing is a game changer for all skill levels. In Madden 22, running the ball using the left stick lacked total control. At times,
Yeah.
players would get gradual banking turns versus sticking a foot in the ground and making
And
a hard
planning
cut,
and
leading
making
to
a hard cut.
situations where you just couldn't make a play and pick up those extra yards. The new 360 cut mechanic in Madden 23 lets you utilize L2 and the left stick for more freedom when controlling the ball carrier. Now you can precisely hit the gaps as you see them from any position.
Yeah, like you see that cut right there?
In Madden 23,
If that
lets
was-
you utilize L2 and the left stick for more freedom.
You see how his momentum is taking him, to that gap right there, right? Like you in Madden, like usually in Madden, if he wanted to cut back, you'd have to hit the juke. You'd have to hit the juke on the stick to make him plant his foot in the ground and go. But now you could just hold L2 or left trigger, I'm assuming on Xbox, and then
when controlling.
boom. You see how he changed direction like that? Boom, hard cut to get back the other way and hit that other gap because the center just blew up the guy right there. Like that's tough. I like
ball
that.
carrier. Now you can
That's tough.
precisely hit the gaps as you see them from any position, whether you're a running back, a quarterback
Woo.
on the run, receiver after a catch, or if you're returning a kickoff or interception. 360 cuts offer total control. In face of the franchise, you can play out your NFL career at
this
one of
Madden
5
gonna be
different positions,
explosive.
including wide receiver and defensive back. And while the new 1v1 battles are available in every mode, this is where it really comes to life. New branching receiver footwork delivers more control when battling with DBs.
Woo.
We've added a whole new suite of wide receiver release moves and open field cuts that empower players to create separation from the secondary.
I like
With
this.
these new open field cut moves, you now have the ability to get creative and fake out the DB. To counter, DBs have new press mechanics so you can battle on both sides of the ball.
That was
How you position yourself
much
as
needed.
a DB is going to influence your ability to lock up a receiver off the line. We've built this year's game to empower players in a number of ways. And we're just getting started with a new foundation for gameplay through FieldSENSE in Madden 23.
I like this. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical at first, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Like these are mechanics they should have added like back in 08, pretty much. Like as soon as we had modern like graphics and modern technology, they should have been doing this. But you know how it is, like it's a game every year, so they drip feed the set, they drip feed they drip feed the features, just like when they're making these phones and stuff. But this is dope. I'm liking what I'm seeing. The graphics look dope, very colorful, very realistic. I'm liking the new animations. I like that you can hold them up and poke the ball out. I like how they gave the offense and defense buffs so that it can be, fair. Like, so if you're really good and you know how to control, both sides of the ball, you're really gonna be a dominant player. So I feel like less. Well, the Madden cheese and BS is still gonna happen, but like they giving you the tools to be great. That's all I ask for with any video game. Just give me the tools to be great, and I'll overcome anything, any one of your bugs and glitches and unfair situations that you've made in the game. Give me the tools to be great, and I'll get it done. I haven't always felt like I've had the tools to be great in Madden. I just had to play in spite of it, which means play perfect, on both ends. But yeah, this is gonna be dope. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. This is your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.